Howdy, y'all. Caleb here. We're talking realm rules for Age of Sigmar 3.0. Now, this comes from the GHB 2021. It's, I think this is pretty cool. We're going to be playing in realms, it looks like, every season. So there'll kind of be different seasons. And this season is the realm of Ghur, monsters. And so, let's go, Thunder Lizards! We've got the monsters. We love Ghur. So let's bring it on. I'm taking this from a condensed rule sheet, a reference sheet that the Weird Knobs came up with. I'll link that below in the comment. Go print that off. It's a great resource to speed up your Age of Sigmar games. And let's look at these realm rules and how they apply to Seraphon. So we are in the realm of Ghur. The first little realm rule here is predators and prey. Once per battle round, you score one additional victory point if any enemy monsters were slain in that battle round. Oh no. You know what's going to happen? This is one that's going to bite us a lot. So Seraphon loves our monsters, and so we're going to give a lot of extra additional victory points for this. Ouch. My Stegageddon list, I'm gonna serve them up some additional victory points every time they kill one of my monsters. So this one kind of hurts us, but our monsters aren't terrible at killing other monsters. A lot of them get pluses that are save. They have those monstrous buffs that we get in this new edition. So this is interesting. I think it does offer a counterbalance to how monsters are a little bit stronger now. Here's a counterbalance where you get an extra victory point if you kill a monster. We also can kill monsters too, so there's that. This one I think overall is probably going to hurt us a little bit more. Maybe it's pretty good in Fangs of Sotek. You're not going to have to worry about that. You don't take as many monsters, but on the Coalesce side of the house, that one's going to hurt. Seismic Shift. This one is very interesting. At the start of the third battle round, after the players roll off to determine who has the first turn, the player taking the second turn in that battle round can pick one objective marker on the battlefield and remove it. We've seen this before in some battle plans from the last edition, and it always kind of made that game pretty interesting because you knew whoever was going second got to remove an objective marker. This is going to be every game played, every objective type. In the third battle round, whoever goes second picks off an objective marker. This is pretty big. This does help that turn 2 to 3 double turn, which I think where a lot of games were decided. Whoever if somebody got a double turn from 2 to 3, a lot of times you could shut that door on that game and the game was over, the game was done. I think this kind of helps rebalance that. If you're in a position to win and you're about to double turn me and I make one of your objective markers disappear, now all of a sudden I'm back in that game. Especially in some of these game types that we have in this new edition don't have as many objectives as before, so removing one can be a big deal. Smaller board, all that kind of jazz. So this is very impactful. This is probably one of the most impactful rules for this realm. Is that in third round, an objective marker is going by. We have a unique spell here. All wizards will know the spell in addition to any they know. Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis has a casting value of 5, so that's pretty easy to cast. A range of 12, fairly short. If successfully cast, I can't talk. Pick one friendly hero that is not a monster and that is within range and visible to caster. That hero gains the monster keyword until your next hero phase. This is interesting because you have a lot of monster buffs that you can do. The monstrous rampages. Does this now give an extra victory point? If somebody were to pop that on themselves and then you killed them, hey, I killed an enemy monster, 1 point. So be careful what you pop this onto. Interestingly, in Coalesce, does that give you an extra 2 wounds in Thunder Lizards? Maybe for a hero. So that could be interesting. Notice it does say friendly hero. So what happens if you cast this on Gotrek in your army? Does he get an extra 2 wounds? Hold on. I'm gonna pause this for recording. I'm gonna go look this up because I need to figure this out. 1 second. All right. After checking it out, it does say 2 wounds to Thunder Lizard monster, so that will help with Any other hero you add that to in Thunder Lizard, you'd get an extra 2 wounds as long as he had that, I guess. But not to something like Gotrek. That's what I was hoping, because he doesn't have the Thunder Lizard keyword. He would only have because he comes in as your ally. So, man, that would have been cool. Anyway, a fun little spell here. It gives you access to some of the different monster buffs. So, probably not too usable for a lot of cases, but could still have its play. Now here, this is the whole reason I wanted to do this video. Realm Command. Each player has the following command ability in addition to any others that they use. Feral Roar. You can use this command ability at the start of the combat phase. So start of the combat phase. The unit that receives the command must be a monster. We have those. Until the end of that phase, when you look up the value on the unit's damage table, it's treated as if it suffered 0 wounds. Yes. Thank you so much. Because in a lot of Thunder Lizard lists, you have a ton of monsters, and what's their Achilles heel? Once they start taking damage, those brackets kill them. Those brackets bring their damage down so fast, especially like Carnosaurs, where their big damage, their bite, goes down until like you're doing no damage. The horns on the Stegodons go from doing 4 down to doing 3, 2, 1 pretty quickly. And so this right here, it only works in the combat phase, which I would have loved this been in like the hero phase until your next hero phase. That may have been too powerful, but only in combat. But this lets our guys fight on top bracket again. That is amazing command ability. Remember this in your Thunder Lizard, your Kotal Claws, your Coalesce lists. Remember this, and it's also useful for Fangs of Sotek if you're taking like a Bastildon or something. If you have that. Because a Bastildon, his number of attacks drops down. So you might, but that's only shooting. Scratch that. Go back. Just skip that part. So this is amazing though. For our Stegodons, our Carnosaurs, all our monsters, that Realm Command ability is awesome. Make sure you bring that one. Keep that in your hip pocket. Save some command points for when you're going to use that. So some good stuff here on the realms. Realm of Ghur for the GHB 2021. I'm liking it. The Realm of Beasts. Bring your beasts in Seraphon. All right, guys. Catch y'all later.